Welcome to RCW Anarchy. My name is Teddy Smith. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, we're just starting things off with a bang here tonight with a 10-person gauntlet. And the winner of said gauntlet will be our brand new Anarchy champion. So this should be very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. And yeah, I'm sure there will be a lot of twists and turns.
You hear that? That's the sound of something breaking. Not the chain, the lock. Calm, I inhale rage. Heartbeat sounds like a cell block caged. I can say slow down, you're sick in the head. I said good means I'm alive, not dead. Handshake, not from fear, from hunger. I don't black out, I sit clearer under pressure. Smile cracked, jaw wired shut. I don't feel pain, I memorize it, then cut. You pray for mercy, I don't know the word. You talk legacy, I just want it burned. Every light crossed, every warning missed. I wasn't born wrong, I was built life death. But hate can't hold me back. Snap the lock, hear bones crack. No safe place, no clean air. You don't fight a man like this, I'm unpaid. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Damn. Look. Came from the blocks with a cold wind bite. Street lights flicker through the middle of the night. Learn real quick how to stand and fight. Never needed luck, I was built for the grind. Same ones talking never carried this load. Same ones watching never walked this road. I was 10 toes down when nobody showed. Now they act surprised when the whole thing blows. They mistook my silence for surrender. Now they looking at me different when I enter. Never needed validation from pretenders. Built my name from the ground up, no lenders. Pressure made diamonds, pressure made me. Hard times tried everything but couldn't break me. Still got the same hunger that erased me. Still got the same city standing behind me. They kept waiting on me to fall. I got stronger carrying the load. Everything I am already know. I don't need no one to tell me so. Stand up, stand tall, never fall. Heavy is the crown, still I hold it down. When I move through the smoke, everybody know.
Well, here we go, starting things off with a bang. As you can see, we've got Elijah Bates making his return to RCW from retirement. A very short retirement, I might add, against Shy Rebel, starting things off. As was mentioned before, superstars will be filling in as we go. So yeah, this should be interesting. Elijah going for an early cover, just a 1 count. Welcome to Marital Turnup in the front row, Tarzan and Dimitri Darcel. See you. Well, coming out next we have Caleb X. He's been around for quite some time, so let's see what he's got for us tonight. Elijah with a back suplex, backbreaker, whatever you want to call it. Shy Rebel and Caleb going at it with each other. Elijah with a flurry of punches. Caleb with a running Meteora. A series of punches from Elijah to Caleb. Shy Rebel pulling out the guitar. Maybe gonna play some tunes for us. Yes he is, Turnip. He will be in a triple threat match later on tonight. And hello, Dimitri. Nice to see you. I don't think I saw who came out next. Yeah. I'm afraid you're just gonna have to deal with it. Have a very windy voice. Well, we're only a couple minutes into this match and the ring's already pretty full. We've got, let me see, we've got about 5 people in so far, and a 6th will be coming out here in a moment. Welcome, Jay. Nice to see you. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. A lot going on here. Shy takes out Joa with a spear, meleeing with a springboard drop kick. Yeah, the ref is having a hard time right now. He's yeah, Elijah goes for a big kick, doesn't connect. Well, the ref is not an in-ring competitor, I don't believe. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing him do any wrestling tonight. At least I hope not. Yeah, we've got 6 competitors going at it right now. Still no eliminations. And again, it's still very early on, but Joao with a Mexican destroyer. And Mai with a big spear. I believe she was going for another one, but didn't quite connect. Elijah with a running trick shot, I believe it's called. Punch to the head, sidewalk slam by Shy. Well, you can count as much as you'd like, Tarzan. Mai goes for a cover on Shy. Gets a 2 count. The ref has been taken out. I do not like that. I hope he's okay. Yeah, he's not doing too good. Wow, what did I just watch? That was a very interesting maneuver. And Senor, I believe, is going for a Spanish fly, but Mai gets out of it. Props him against the ropes. And the ref is okay. Can confirm. Well, I said I hope the ref doesn't take any bumps. My wishes do not always determine reality, unfortunately. But he's okay. Caleb going for a pin on Senor. Gets a 1 count. A nice backdrop suplex from Caleb. It is very chaotic. I agree with that. And Senor going for a pin on Caleb. 2.5, I would say. And a big Mexican destroyer by Senor. Exactly. I am an expert. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Cooking me? Why is he cooking me? I'm not food. He can't cook me. I didn't know we were into that sort of thing. Jeez. What am I going to do? I'm going to commentate my show. I am going to provide some very informative commentary for our fans. That's what I'm going to do. That's my job. I'm a commentator. And I don't believe we've had any eliminations thus far. Which is understandable, because we are still fairly early into the matchup. I just noticed there's a... Wow, what was that? Was that a belly-to-belly? I just noticed there's a staircase inside the ring right now. I somehow didn't notice that. Regardless, Elijah had a mean-looking baseball bat. His hands went shy, gets it away from him. Fireman's carry position, he gets out of it. Senor goes for a pin, only gets a 1 count. Wow. Just, lots of bodies flying around, lots of knees, fists, elbows. Wow, that was quite the springboard. Well, I can't really commentate on that. I'm supposed to be unbiased, but, I'd say all these individuals have a very good chance. They're all very talented. And a big knee from Caleb. The ref is a very important part of our matches, okay? It's very important. And did we get an elimination? I don't know. Wow, Joao, not playing around. I'll speak of the devil. I think you spoke her into existence, Dimitri. Always root for the underdog. Well, that means no one would ever root for you, Tarzan. And our showcase champion going toe-to-toe with Elijah Bates. Elijah Bates, fireman's carry position. GTS. Shy going for a cover, breaks it up for some reason. That's odd. Well, probably wouldn't have gotten the 3 anyways. I mean, she just arrived, so... I see. And Shy with a nice football tackle, double leg takedown, whatever you want to call it. And another. Caleb whipping him into the ropes. Kind of bumped into each other there. Goes for a suplex, but Shy gets out of it. Gets him from behind. And a big slam into the cover. And that's Caleb eliminated. Is that our first elimination? I'm not sure, but he put up a very good fight. And Elijah with a series of elbows to our very own showcase champion. But a kick out at 2. What? Oh. Sorry, there's so many people here, I'm getting confused. Indeed, that was our very first elimination. And Shy going for the cover on Elijah. What? Huh? Huh? Kick out at 1. Wow. Okay. That's right, she was. Yeah, now that you mention it. Well, that's okay. Still did a good job. Violet, tombstone lung blower on Shy. Goes for the cover. She gets the 3 count. That's our 3rd elimination, I believe. Still a great performance by Shy. Welcome, Jens, Johan van Party. It's good to see you, I suppose. Glad you could make it. Well, I'm sure she wouldn't be too happy about it. I mean, Shy is her partner after all, right? Elijah going for a pin on Senor. Kick out at 2. And Emerson has entered the building. And a nice roundhouse kick from Joao. Riot Bloodline. Yeah. .999. And a code breaker to Elijah by Violet. Goes for the cover. Wow. 2.3, 2.5. Whatever you want to call it. Also, the floating tacks seem to have made an appearance. So that's nice. Nice ripcord. A poo-poo kick, or whatever it's called. I forget. My apologies. Senor gets a 3 count. Mexican Destroyer on Violet. Kick out at 2. Nice moonsault from Senor. Elijah picking up the baseball bat. And another kick out at 2. Emma Emerson and Jinx going at it at ringside. I can't see what's happening. Never mind. Violet Rose going for a submission. Is that going to do it? She gets the tap. Elijah Bates has been eliminated. I don't think so. No. I don't believe so. Emma Emerson gets the pin on Senor. Violet Rose kick out at 1. These are our last 3 competitors, I believe. It's Jinx, Violet, and Emma. Who is going to be our next Anarchy champion? Nice blockbuster from Violet. Well, that's an interesting suggestion. That's all I have to say about it. That's interesting. Yeah. Our women are going at it. Well, you know what? Speak of the devil. Weird? I don't find it weird. We have a lot of very talented women. But speaking of which, the tallest man on the roster has arrived and takes out Emma Emerson with a big body block, now choking Jinx in the corner. Well, that's not a very nice thing to say. would disagree heavily on that. But you're welcome to your opinion, I suppose. He is very large. He is a... Jinx going for a cover. Kick out at 2. Indeed, the women, well, they just outlasted the men. And a beautiful sit-out pile driver by Jinx to Violet. Emma going for an early cover on our Russian friend. He kicks out. Jinx with another cover. She eliminates Violet Rose. Emma. Nice elbow. Kick to the gut. Snap DDT. Is she going to go for the cover? No, she's going to taunt a little bit. Molivar waits for her to finish. What a gentleman. No, that never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, he definitely beat up Jens, but I don't know. I've never met that man in my life. Jinx whipping him into the corner. Goes for a scoop slam, but he's just too big. Using the ropes for leverage. Kick out at 1. Emma goes for a chair shot, but he rolls out of the way. A nice elbow from Jinx. Emma. That was a Falcon Arrow, I believe. Jinx feeling it. Rake to the face by Emma. Nice elbow or forearm. Molivar with the stairs. Emma gets back into the ring before he can use them. Emma on the top rope goes for an elbow. Lands on the tacks instead. And Jinx wisely targeting the legs, but he's got him in his grips. Fireman's carry position. Oh my god. Right onto the stairs. My goodness. Emma wisely going for the cover. Kick out at 2. I think that was a... Wow, what a spine buster. Look at that strength. And she gets the 3 count. Wow. Dimitri, you spoke it into existence once again. Emma just pressing her boot against Jinx's cheek. Kick to the gut. And another impaler DDT straight onto the tacks. It may very well happen. Emma prepping for something. Jinx stumbling to her feet. But Jinx reverses into a set of punches. Whipping her into the ropes. Kitchen sink. Stunner by Emma. Well, Jinx is a very dangerous competitor. She could pull it off. Emma with a big elbow drop. Goes for the pin. Is that going to be enough? Kick out at 2. And a nice kick to the back by Emma. It appears we have Tarzan running some scams in the chat. Wow. I didn't know you were a scammer in your spare time. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Anyways, Jinx. Nice reversal. Oh no, Jinx going for the submission. We've seen that taken out plenty of people before. Is that going to do it? She gets out of it. Narrowly. Wow. That was a close one, but Emma, she gets that DDT off on Jinx. She goes for the pin. She does not go for the pin, interestingly enough. That's a very interesting decision. But regardless, Spinebuster onto the tax. I think this is it. She gets the 3 count. And ladies and gents, we have a brand new champion. Very nicely done. And what a match to start things off. I don't know if anything will be able to top that. That was quite the opener.
Sweet, sweet death! Sweet, sweet death! Come on! We step in like a verdict. You cut lipstick, steel gaze. Tooling thunder on your block. We leave a bruise, we leave all ablaze. You look up, it's too late. We're already over the rope. Hand in hand, we take the map and burn the edges of your hope. Count it down, 3, 2, 1. Hear that sound, here we come. Shoulder to shoulder, cold as bone. Say our names, then watch us all. Sweet, sweet death. Taste the hand. Sweet, sweet death. Let us in.
Well, here we go, ladies and gents. As you can see, we've got Sweet Death making their return to RCW after a bit of a hiatus. And the opposite corner, we've got a brand new team making their debut. Brand new team, a very good team. That's all I can say. Starting things off here with a series of punches. But I need to check my notes. I can't remember this young woman's name here. Let me just take a look here. Goes for an early cover. Oh, gets a 2 count. Wow, clothesline over the over the top rope, knocks her to ringside. And a little bit of friendly fire there from this young lady. Tosses her back into the ring. And a nice STO. Oh, she reverses it. Wow, what a move. I'm sorry, I'm checking my notes. I'm trying to find this young lady's name. Sling Blade. I believe she was going for a drop kick to finish it off, but she rolls out of it. Clubbing strike to the back, whips her into the corner, gets the tag, and a nice punch to the gut. I do know this woman's name is Gabby, I believe. Gabby and Nikki. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. A real expert doesn't need notes. What do you mean? All experts use notes. Notes are good. I love notes. Well, it's, you know, I have a lot of notes. I have a lot of information I have to keep track of, you see. I like to be exact. I don't, you know, my information has to be accurate. Okay? I'm not going to give, you know, the fans deserve the truth. So that's what I give them. And this other young woman was going for a move. It was interrupted, goes for a pin, kick out at 1. No, not 1. Kick out at 0. Okay, wow, that was a hard landing. I hope she's okay after that. Wow. And Gabby going to the middle rope. Diving double axe handle, but she gets her in the gut. Whips her into the corner. Gets the tag. Wrench in the arm. And a big kick. And just slamming her head onto the tacks. But she gets the leg up. Whips her into the corner. Makes the tag. Nikki enters the ring. Going to the middle rope. Double axe handle straight to the spine. That's killer indeed. That's a good description. It's very dangerous. And this young man just slap in the face, whips her into the corner, and a nice elbow from Nikki. And a very nice move from Nikki as well. Wow, what a move. His tag partner enters to break it up. I really need to find their names. I'm sorry. Let me just go through my notes here. Nice German suplex. Kiyomi. It is Kiyomi and Hiro. So this is Hiro right now. Yes, I know all the people's names here. I even know the name of the ref. But for her safety, I'm not gonna tell you that. This is what's his? I'm sorry. I need to. Hiro. Yes. Hiro. Okay. Yeah, I knew that. And a nice reversal into the middle rope. And a big knee to the back. A nice kick to the face from Nikki. Kick to the gut from Hero. Whips her into the ropes. Bumps into her. Big clothesline. Nikki versus the Irish Whip. Big drop kick into the corner. And Hiomi breaks it up. I hope that's her name. Let me see. No, I'm not a chef, Tarzan. The last time. I don't cook. It's Kiyomi. Sorry. But yes. Dimitri is helping me because she's, unlike some people in RCW, she is quite nice to me. So, yeah. Kiyomi and Hero. Those are their names. And a beautiful moonsault from Nikki on the outside. And Gabby seems to have some sort of light stick in her hand. Light pole. And wow. And once again, there is a count out. There's a count out, but you can use weapons. So, yeah. Why do you keep saying that? I don't work for you, Tarzan. I'm not in Mayhem. I'm in Anarchy. Anarchy has a different GM. I don't think this is my dream job. I mean, commentating is my dream job, but RCW doesn't have to be at RCW, you know? Nikki makes the tag. Gabby with a big spine buster right onto the tacks. She goes for a cover. Kick out at 2. You are the big boss. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for telling us all that. We appreciate it. Hero whips her into the corner. Wrench in the arm. Nice kick to the gut by Gabby. And a big neck breaker right onto the tacks. Exits the ring. Hero gets in the tag. His bands. Tarzan has a band? That's interesting. I didn't know he was a musician. And a nice series of elbows from Kiyoma. And a Gourd Buster GTS, I believe. And Kiyoma grabbing a nasty looking board. Gabby. And a big knee to the face. Goes for the cover. Nikki breaks it up. Stacks of money. Oh, well that's good. I would hope he has some money. I mean, wouldn't want him to go bankrupt or anything. Gabby, I think she was going for some sort of butterfly maneuver, but Kiyoma gets out of it. And a big face buster. Goes for the cover. I would be out of a job temporarily, but, RCW isn't the only wrestling company out there. And a nice Kiyomi. Yeah, that's what I said. I said Kiyomi. Yeah. I know that. And a big face buster, or X Factor, from Nikki. Nikki goes for the cover. Hero breaks it up. Is it? Well, I didn't know you were a car expert, Tarzan. Kiyomi gets the tag. Hero. And a big lariat. And he goes for the cover. Using the ropes for leverage. Kick out at 2. He goes for a kick, but Nikki catches it into a moonsault. Fireman's carry position. Gutbuster. She is. She's quite tall. Gabby now tagged in. Hero whips her into the corner. And a big swinging Uranagi. Nikki breaks it up. Well, maybe a bit of both. Maybe a bit of both, but Hero makes the tag. Kiyomi on the top rope. Oh man, what a stomp. Goes for a spinning back fist, but Gabby gets out of the way, now wrenching the arm. Hammerlock, sidewalk slam on the outside. And a big splash. Nice spinning elbow from Kiyomi. Just a series of stomps by Gabby, but Kiyomi gets the leg up. And just doing a bit of taunting. Gabby puts a stop to it. And wow, what a move. Right onto the tacks. Yeah, countouts are no good. We don't like countouts. Jens especially, he doesn't like it when the ref counts that high. The numbers hurt his brain. Kiyomi prepping for something. I think she was going for a punt kick, but Gabby, I think she got out of the way. Whips her into the corner. They're going for something big. And Doomsday Device by Sweet Death goes for the pin. Hero breaks it up. And Nikki tags in Gabby. It appears so. He's had quite a few of those lately. That was a beautiful discus big boot by Kiyomi. Makes a wise tag. Hero with that nasty looking plank of wood. Well, some great teamwork by both these teams. They both seem to have a lot of chemistry, but Gabby dropping Hero straight onto the tacks. Tags in Nikki. Some very consistent tags going on, which is good. That's what you're supposed to do. It is a good match. It's lasting for quite some time, but tag matches have been known to do that. And a nice elbow from Nikki. And a nice Frankensteiner. Lots of nice stuff. They are taking up quite a bit of time, but you know what? We have unlimited time. It's not a problem. Soul Snatcher right onto the board. I don't know what a Snow Snatcher is. I apologize. Janus, that's what that particular weapon is called. Okay. Well, that's good. It has a name. Nice series of clotheslines from Hero. Hero with an elbow. He's got her from behind. She's got him from behind, jumping neckbreaker from behind. Lots of behinds. Oh my goodness, Hero spitting out some sort of blue substance. But Nikki, she seemed to be ready for it. She got out of the way, which is lucky. That could have been devastating. Whips her into the ropes. Big calf kick from Nikki. Going to the top rope. Changes her mind. Well, fair enough. Whips her into the rope, or into the corner. I think they're going for another doomsday device. And they are, and it connects right onto the tacks. Tarzan, you have not been working with Triple H. All due respect, I do not believe that. 2.999. RCW is a great brand, but we're not quite that big. Come on now. I mean, we've got a full crowd here tonight. But you know, I don't think we have WWE numbers. But you know what? I could be wrong. As you wish. I'll keep my mouth shut. Gabby going for a move. Torture rack position. Is this a torture rack? It's a submission. Are we gonna see a tap? He taps. What strength? Sweet Death pulls out a very hard victory. Wouldn't. I don't know, it seems like you two would actually get along pretty well. And match, and a very good showing from both these teams. Forward to seeing both of them again soon. Prettier than you are. Wow.
Yeah. Ain't no fear in me now. Nah. I came too far for that. Pressure on my back, but I carry it proud. Whole world talking, I don't hear a sound. Boots hit the floor and the fire wake up. Try to knock me down, watch me rise right up. Scars on my skin, that's a map of the fight. Dark days made me learn how to survive nights. Built my name from the pain and sweat. Now they all stand still when I take that step.
here we go. We've got Veronica Spartan and Darcel Dark going head to head. Two very powerful women. So let's see what happens. Veronica goes for an early cover. Dimitri reverses it into one of her own. Veronica counters into a backslide. Whips her into the ref. Nice punch to the gut by Darcel, followed up by a series of punches and a capture suplex. Darcel going for a springboard frog splash. Very nice strikes from Darcel, going for an early submission. Veronica gets out of it. Welcome, Riley Jones. Good to see you. And what a move from Veronica. Very creative. Take down hammer fist barrages. Veronica has got Darcel in a powerbomb position and a big powerbomb. Darcel is going for some mounted punches, but Veronica reverses it. And a big kick from Darcel with those very tough looking boots. I would not want to be kicked by those. A nice butterfly slam, I believe, from Veronica. She's very strong. You know, she's billed as a high flyer, but personally I think she's kind of a jack of all trades. She's got high flyer qualities, and she's strong enough to be a powerhouse, and she's also a very good striker, so yeah, she can do quite a bit. Veronica going after the leg. And Darcel just feeling it, feeling the energy. Veronica going for the cover. Kick out at one. She is, but you know, we have a lot of specialists. We have a lot of superstars that are more than capable of doing many different styles. And a nice Hurricane Rana from Veronica. Drags her to the corner. And a nice elbow from Darcel. And a big axe kick. Darcel driving her into the ropes. Throws her to the outside. What's she gonna go for here? Kick to the gut. She's got her in the powerbomb position. Onto the apron. What a move. What a brutal move. Veronica gets back up almost immediately. It's impressive. Veronica smacks her way into a big Hurricane Rana. Keep in mind, there is DQ, so we do have a count out. Veronica on the top rope, and a big diving double axe handle. Into a fisherman's buster. Veronica wisely throws her back into the ring. Veronica going for a cover. Kick out at one. and a big mat slam by Veronica. Veronica seemingly preparing for something. Kick to the gut. Snap DDT. Into the pin. 2.999. Darcel showing off her resilience. And a big running boot. Oh no, Veronica going for a submission. Looks like some sort of armbar. Are we gonna see a tap? Darcel taps. Veronica picks up the victory. Wow.
Lights cut to black in the arena. He's coming for you. A sudden shift, the aura turns to stone. The darkness walks this path alone. He leaves the past behind, a relic in the dust, with empty eyes and a devastating trust. A predator is waking to weather the storm. From the heart of chaos, true terror is born. No softness, no empathy, no place to run. The longest reigning champion has only just begun. Listen to the primal growl, feel the rising dread. The shadow of the Umbra is hanging by a thread. Welcome to the darkness, welcome to his reign. He's breaking down the limits, he's bringing all the pain. He steps into the ring and the oxygen dies. There is nothing but pure malice burning in his eyes. Bow down to the nightmare. There's nowhere to begin when Dante dark whispers, let him in. Let him in. Sister Abigail, to sever your ties, silencing the echoes of all your desperate cries. He circles like a shark, closing in on the kill. An unbreakable force with an iron for his will. He's the future of this place, the master of the night, and he's stepping out to extinguish the light. No softness, no...
Well, here we go. We've got Dante Dark versus Jonathan Corbin. 15-minute Ironman match. No DQ, might I add. So this could wind up being a pretty brutal showcase. But, you know, hopefully we'll see an end to a very nasty and brutal feud. Let's just see what happens. Nice running chokehold by Dante, but Jonathan gets a leg up. Corkscrew, calf kick. Jonathan's got him in a headlock, throat thrust. Grabs the legs, but Dante kicks him off. Dante traps the arms. Punches the back of the head. Jonathan going for a triangle choke. Less than 2 minutes into the match. Very interesting. Dante gets out of it with a series of punches. A nice enziguri by Dante going to the outside. Bringing out a table. We'll see if that comes into play. Jonathan. Dante whips him to the outside. Grabs him by the legs, but Jonathan kicks him off. Stomp. And a series of punches. And ends it with a disrespectful slap. And a big corkscrew, European uppercut. Stomp to the gut. Just a series of stomps to the face. Jonathan now looking under the ring. Picks up a bag of tacks, dumps it onto the floor. And a big enziguri, enziguri by Jonathan goes for an early pin. Kick out at 2. As you can see, this is false count anywhere, so he's going for a kick to the gut, but Dante reverses it, or catches it. He's got him in a carry position. Snake eyes onto the apron. Dante whipping him into the stairs. And a big uranagi from Dante goes for the pin. Kick out at 2. Dante prepping for something. That was a Sister Abigail, I believe. And he gets the first fall. It's 1-0 so far. Dante raking the back. He's got him in a carry position, but Jonathan reverses into a chop block. And a big corkscrew calf kick by Jonathan. And now just a series of punches to the throat. Dante gets a leg up and a big crossbody. Now focusing on the arm. Dante going to the top rope. Gesturing for him to get up. And goes for for a big dive, but Dante gets out of the way. And a big clothesline by Dante. And a spear. Goes for the pin. Kick out at 2. Dante goes for a big rolling kick, but Dante got out of the way. Now whipping him into the corner. Elbow by Jonathan. And another. These two. Slaps. Chops. Punches. Going blow for blow, but Dante with a cross line. Dante seemingly in control at the moment. Goes for a pin. Is this going to be the second fall? Kick out at 2. Another punch. Sling blade. Jonathan seemingly picking up some steam. And a big kick by Jonathan. What's this? Adam Alexander attacking Jonathan. Seemingly helping out Dante. Oh my goodness. And a big super kick by Dante. It's the... No, kicks out at 2.999. That was very unexpected. I don't think any of us expected that. Wow. It appears so. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. I was not expecting that. Jonathan, with a series of roundhouse kicks, goes for the pin. Kick out at 2.5. Wow. Just 6 minutes remaining. Jonathan going for a submission. He does now. Dante taps. 1-1. Soul kick by Jonathan, running European uppercut. Jonathan and a Canadian neck breaker. Sister Abigail by Dante goes for the pin. It's 2-1. Dante seemingly ahead. And a big kick by Jonathan. Is he gonna even the odds? Let's see. Gets him in another sleeper hold, or a Dragon Slayer, I believe. Are we gonna see another tap? He taps again. 2-2. Takedown into a series of brutal punches by Jonathan. That's right, we need at least one more fall if we're going to see a winner. Nice sliding crossbody by Dante. And a series of punches. And a big Uranagi. Dante preparing for something. Sister Abigail goes for the cover. It's 3-2. Jonathan's got to pick up at least 2 falls if he wants to win this match. Knee strikes, roundhouse, sling blade, goes for a pin. Is he going to even things up? He does. 3-3. With 4 minutes on the clock. Kick to the gut by Jonathan. Butterfly suplex. 3 to be exact. That is a very good possibility. Just 3 minutes on the clock. Nice Indian deathlock by Jonathan. Jonathan likely confused, angry. Probably lots of emotions going on in his head right now. And a big spinning enziguri. Jonathan smacks away the leg. I don't know. Was he betrayed? Or was this a part of some larger plan? I don't know. Big stomp by Dante. He just needs one more fall and he'll be ahead. Same goes for Jonathan. Fireman's carry position. Slams him into the barricade. That was a lung blower by Jonathan, I believe. Grabs a leg, Dante kicks him off. Picks him back up to his feet. Tosses him to the other side. And you can see the wear and tear on both these competitors, both of them bruised, bloody. Jonathan, seemingly prepping for something. He catches a leg, and a big running super kick. Is that gonna be? That might have just decided the match, 4-3. Jonathan's gonna need one more fall if he wants to win this. We've still got 1 minute left on the clock. He goes for the pin. He kicks out. That might have been his last chance. We've still got 1 minute left on the clock. Kick to the gut. He's got him. Is he gonna even things up? Another tap. It's 4-4. Just 40 seconds left on the clock. Goes for another pin. Is he gonna take the lead? He does. 5-4. Still 25 seconds left. There's still time for Dante if he wants to even things up. Kick to the head. Goes for a victory roll, but Jonathan counters with the knee. Goes for a big kick, but Dante, I believe we do have a winner. Corbin wins. Wow. What the match. Oh. Corbin overcomes all odds to get the victory. Barely. What was it? 5-4? Wow.
Men in power count their gold while bodies rot in stories. So they start the wars, they start the fire, then watch us burn for their desire. Broken glass and broken skin, this is where the truth sets in. No clean hands, no sacred ground, just pain echoing in the sound. Oh yeah.
We're about to rock this place! Blood is time! Yeah! Lights down low, but the fire's in our face! I'm just a flippity-dippity, hippity boy trying to fight. Twisting and spinning through the chaos of the night. Got my socks on wrong and my brain turned upside down. But when the beat drops, I'm flipping this whole town. Crazy legs flailing, arms going wild and free. A silly little menace with pure anarchy. Don't need no plan, just pure ridiculous rage. I'm the glitter bomb gremlin storming the stage. No holding back, no playing it straight. We came to lose our minds, it's never too late. Yeah! We about to rock this.
Well, here we go. We've got Jake Sallow versus Blight in a what I believe to be an Extreme Rules match. So let's see what happens. Jake with a big spinning heel kick, followed up by a takedown from Blight. Focusing on the arm. Kick out at 1. Nice sleeper slam from Blight. Goes for a big moonsault, but doesn't connect. Nice inverted DDT from Jake, now on the outside. And a big jumping clothesline from Jake. Blight gets out of it. Punch to the gut by Jake. Nice scoop slam. Blight with the leg. Jake gets out of it with the elbows. And a series of kicks. I believe he was going for an exploder suplex, but Blight gets out of it. Elbow to the back of the head by Blight. Nice elbow drop. And a big moonsault off the springboard. big knee from Blight, goes for the pin. Blight bringing out a weapon. Jake gets it out of his hands. Blight rolls out of the way, throws him into the ladder. Snake Eyes onto the ladder. Jonathan, or not Jonathan, I'm sorry. I'm still reeling from that last match. Blight with a bulldog. Forearms to the back of the head by Blight. Elbow to the gut by Jake. And a big kick. And Jake seemingly taking a moment. Superman punch. Jake just needs to get him back into the ring if he wants to capitalize, but Blight throws him into the stairs, grabs a hold of him, tosses him back into the ring. Jake grabs him from behind, drives him into the corner. And what a move by Blight. Goes for the pin. Is that going to be enough? Kick out at 2. And Blight going at it with Janice in hand. Jake gets it out of him, or gets it away from him, excuse me. Series of kicks from Jake. Pendulum backbreaker. Saying it's time to go to sleep. Choking out Blight with the knee. Jake goes for a springboard senton. Doesn't quite connect, unfortunately. And a big move by Blight. Blight gets the victory.
Watch the countdown hit the floor. Wait, hear the knock. Death is at your door. Strike, feel the crack. Feel the canvas break your spine. Strike, fading black. Victory is mine. sinners cry. Yeah. Look, homie. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right. You talking about John Stone, right? The legend, 5'11", pure bruiser. Been at the game for 2 years, counting his money. But now he's stepping into this new company to crack some skulls. I'm giving you that classic Southside Queens, G-Unit energy. Let's get it poppin'. He want blood, I'm about to hand it to him. He know that the title is right there for him. I wanna see him break him down. He brawling, throwing bodies around. He worked the mat, homie, he worked the ring. He break him down, yeah. He the king of this thing. He tough as hell, he bout to do. He doing his thing, leaving him out cold. Money, he making. Look at the bones, he breaking. Make him wanna quit it, make him wanna tap out. Got him looking crazy when you bring the strap out. Now don't flinch, get it. The way swinging make you regret you did it. Think you surviving from the way you beating. Got your head messed up from the beatings he feeding. He's so much tougher than you used to. He know just how to move to abuse you. He gon' do the right thing and hit the right spot. He'll snatch a whole crew till you're ready to drop. He always steady, when they test him, he brings it. Like a weapon, the legend, I show you where he's swinging. From the bright lights to the fight nights, the crowd jumping. If you want a real bout, he gon' give you a pure thumping. Listen, it's a new stage, he's in his hiatus. Let's get together, watch him reclaim his alpha status. The arena's getting rowdy, opponents can't out-muscle him, baby. Why don't you step into the ring? He got him saying, hey, yo, he tired of these. They don't even dare. Sing it loud, sing it proud. I'm the voice of the crowd. I'm the rock and roll god, wrestling in the world with my heart and my bod. I'm the rock and roll god, mic in my hand and the crowd's all a
Well, here we go. We've got a triple threat between three of our newest competitors, Travis Ryder, John Stone, and the Rock God. So let's see what happens. This is a triple threat elimination, and of course, it's no DQ. So this should be interesting. A nice inverted DDT by Travis. John going for a springboard forearm. And a nice uppercut by the Rock God. And a big punch, seemingly taking control of the ring. Nice elbow from John into a ripcord lariat, or 7-star lariat, I believe. Goes for an early cover, kick out at 1.5. Travis with the tax. John grabs him before he can pour him out. Travis whipping John to the outside. He's got him in a fireman's carry position. Drives him into the corner. Just wrenching the arm against the top rope. And a spear by John. Stomps the arm. Travis, forearm smash to the back. Driving him into the ropes. Rock God. Rebound. John reverses into a series of kicks to the leg. Double team action by John and Travis. And a big DDT. Now turning their attention onto each other. Rapid fire curb stomps by John. Rock God pouring out the tacks. Big double knee to the back. John with an elbow to the gut. Clothesline, but Rock God reverses into a German suplex. And a big clothesline by Travis. Rock God with the leg. Drives him into the ropes. John grabbing him from behind. Kick to the gut. Rock God. I think he was going for a power slam, but John gets out of it. John with a big move right onto the tacks. Is that going to be our first elimination? Kick out at 2. John positioning on the top rope, but Rock God gets out of it. And a big slam right onto the tacks. Kick out at 2. And Travis with the barbed wire baseball bat takes out Rock God. And John, the kick to the back of the head. Stomp to the back. To the face. Just wrench in the hand, double knee to the back. John whips Travis into the corner. And a big running clothesline. Goes for the pin. Kick out at 1. Wow. Some impressive resilience by Travis. Rock God bringing in some more attacks. Enziguri from John. Travis falls to the outside. Rock God follows. And John with the barbed wire baseball bat. I think Travis was going for some kind of choke slam, but Rock God gets out of it into a big running knee. Takes the bat from John. And a big kick to the knee by John. And a kick to the gut. Travis throws him into the staircase. John throws him into the staircase. Travis tosses him aside. Back in the ring. Travis takes the tacks from Rock God. Leverage pin. Kick out at 1. Yeah, he must have a pretty high pain threshold, but Rock God with crossroads into the pin. Is that going to be enough? Kick out at 2. Travis, he's got him from behind. Dragon suplex. Travis goes for a springboard moonsault, doesn't quite connect. John grabbing the bat, straight to the gut. Tyler into the ropes, tosses him aside, and a very stylistic elbow drop. Northern Lights suplex into the cover. Travis interrupted the ref. That might have cost him that fall. Now just wrenching the arm. Goes for a pin. Is this going to be our first elimination? No, kick out at 2. Punch to the gut by Travis. And a big move right onto the tacks. He's got him in the fireman's carry position, but Rock God gets out of it. John whips him into the ropes, punch to the gut. And a clothesline by Rock God, goes for a cover, using the ropes for leverage. Kick out at 2. I think he was going for a super kick, but Travis catches it. And John with a shovel smacks away John and goes for a pin on Travis. Kick out at 2. Wow. Some impressive resiliency being shown by all 3 of these guys. Whipping him into the ropes. Uppercut by John. Carry position. Snake eyes on the top rope. Travis with the shovel. John grabs him from behind. Poison Rana. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Goes for a kick to the gut, but Travis catches it with a kick to the gut of his own. Powerbomb position. Last ride onto the bat. $2.999. Well, you know, that move is more commonly associated with our luchadors. So it was a little unexpected. A nice discus knee by Travis. John catches a leg into a dragon screw. Rock God with the chair. And John with a big springboard forearm smash. No, not at all. You can do any moves you'd like. Whatever works best for you. Whatever's your style, and a big Superman punch from John. Yeah, why not? Nothing wrong with a little dancing. A little dancing never hurt anybody. John goes for a rolling kick. Rock God breaks out of the hold into a big spinning powerbomb. Still no elimination so far, which is impressive. Nice. It's one German suplex, ripcord lariat. And a nice scoop slam by Rock God. Now with the shovel. Both men down. Goes for a pin on John. Is that going to be enough? Wow. That is some impressive resilience, I've got to say. Rock God with a big Uranagi. And he gets the first elimination. John in the corner. Goes for some sort of senton. lands on the tax instead. And a big knee by the Rock God. And just a foot DDT onto the tax. You know, I think it gets to a certain point where you've been thrown on the tax so much, you stop feeling them. It's like you become numb to them. At least that's what I've heard. But John goes for a pin. And he gets the win.
Why don't you step up and face the prodigy? Hey, yo, he tired of these fake apologies. He need you right in the center of the ring. Oh, he drops him. He drops him. He drops him. Hit him with the stone slam. He drops him. He drops him. He drops him. Hit him with the stone.
Well, here we go, ladies and gents. This is the big one. Curse Crown Championship. And I believe this is our very first time hosting said championship, excuse me. RCW's very own Curse Crown champion, Valerie Isabella.
Velvet eyes, brilliant mind, I leave the rule book far behind. Silver tongue, winning grin, find the loophole and I win. Call it luck, I call it flair. Spotlight loves my derriere. Every whisper says my name. I'm the artist of the game. They say I bend the rules too tight, but the crowd screams loud all night. I don't sneak, I just glide by. You can't frame a golden alibi. Golden alibi, smooth like truth, catching every eye. I'm Valerie, watch me.
Well, here we go, ladies and gents. As I said, this is a big one. The Curse Crown Championship is up for grabs. We'll see if Valerie can retain or if we'll have a new champ. Let's see what happens. And yes, this is also, unfortunately, Val's departing match in the brand. So we'll be very sad to see her go, but as I say, let's just see what happens. And Val, I believe, is the youngest person to ever hold the Curse Crown Championship. So that's certainly something of note. And yes, this is a 15-minute Iron Man match. A lot could happen. Jezebel with a big springboard DDT. Nice. Rolling enziguri, followed up by a Meteora. That's very true. This will be Val's first defense of the championship, so we'll see if she can hold on to it. A nice single leg drop kick from Jezebel. Now just wrenching the arm. That is also true. Val has never been victorious in a one-on-one. So if Val wins, well, she'll have cause to celebrate multiple things. Nice stomp to the arm by Val, and a big springboard. And a nice double stomp to the gut of Jezebel. Jezebel whips her into the corner, goes for a running knee, but Val gets out of the way. Rolling enziguri, Jezebel dodges. Well, she's still quite young. One-on-ones may not be her strong suit, but she can certainly hold her own in multi-man matches. I think she's got that in common with her sister. Speaking of which, both of whom went head-to-head on our last episode of Voltage. So if you missed that, check that out. It was certainly an interesting match. Wow. Big move and an early cover. Just a 2 count. I don't recall her hiding that much. I think she got her hands pretty dirty, from what I recall. Then again, Val is a personal favorite of mine, so maybe that's just bias speaking. Nice sunset flip powerbomb by Val. And even if that is the case, she's won a couple other multi-man matches before, I believe. So I'd say she's more than proved herself on that front. 2.999. Val might have been going for the pocket sand, but Jezebel stopped her before she could. Stomps to the gut. Elbow. Dragon Sleeper by Jezebel. It is. This is going to be our first fall. She taps. 1-0. Catching the leg. Kick to the gut. Famous her. Doesn't go for the pin. Interestingly enough. Instead, has to go out some more damage with the chair. Does not go for the pin. Very interesting. Anna. Now she does. 2.999. Wow. I was expecting that to be a 3, if I'm honest. Some impressive resilience. Oh, wow, okay. That did not go according to plan. Poor Valerie. Goodness. She got right back up though, so I guess it wasn't too bad. Wow, reverses the grip. Gets her in a seated position. knee to the back of the neck. Cross line. These two have been consistently fighting in this particular area, which is interesting. Jezebel goes for a cover. Kick out at 2. And once again, this is a 1-0. And we've still got 9 minutes left on the clock, so I fully expect that to change. Jezebel throwing her to the other side. Oh, and a beautiful reversal from Val. Gets her back up to her feet. Carry position. Snake eyes. Off the barricade. Goes for the pin. Or a kick out at 2. It's going to take a little bit more than that. And a big famous her by Val. That's got to be the 3. Doesn't go for the pin though, interestingly enough. Very interesting decision from Val. She went for a big move, but isn't capitalizing. Interesting. Jezebel gets the chair. Dragon Rana. She does that time. The ref. 2.999. But you know, the ref was pretty slow. He was pretty slow getting to position, so that might have cost her a fall. We do love our refs, but they can be kind of slow sometimes, unfortunately. Jezebel with an elbow, grabs her from behind. Inverted suplex, I believe. Prepping for something. And the devil's kiss. Goes for the pin. Is this going to be another fall for Jezebel? She gets the second fall. It's 2-0. Val's got to get at least 3 falls if she wants to win. 2 if she wants to tie it up. If she ties it up, she retains. Kick to the gut from Jezebel. Suplex position into a backstabber. Going for a cover. Another 2 count. Wow. Jezebel just refusing to be kept down for a 3 count. Well, keep in mind, Jezebel is a very dangerous woman in her own right, so. Pocket sand from Valerie. And a rolling roundhouse kick. Valerie hitting her with the pocket sand. A dirty tactic, but it's allowed. This is no DQ. She was going for a drop kick to the abdomen of Jezebel, but she got out of the way. Knee to the face. Kick to the back. Goes for a drop kick, but Jezebel gets out of the way. And a big drop kick. Jezebel tossing her into the barricade. And again, Valerie's going to need at least 3 covers if she wants to retain. Well, that's not necessarily true. If she gets 2, she ties it up. She retains that way. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Jezebel going for a submission. Valerie taps. Well, it's 3-0. Wrench in the arm. Tosses her aside. Jezebel with a big tornado DDT. Goes for the pin. Gets a 3 count. 4-0. Valerie drop kick to the knee of Jezebel. Goes for a Dragon Rana. It connects. She's gonna go for the cover. She does. She gets her first fall. 1-4. Goes for a kick to the gut, but Jezebel catches the leg. Throws her into the barricade. Slams her head against it. And a big swinging gut buster. Wow, picking up the chair. Brings her back up to her feet. And a chop to the throat. Throws her to the other side. Valerie going to the top rope. She is a high flyer. Goes for a big diving elbow drop, but Jezebel gets out of the way. Once again, this is 1-4. Jezebel's currently ahead, but we've got 2 minutes. A lot can happen in 2 minutes. Wrench in the arm. Val with the forearm. Goes for another kick to the gut, but Jezebel reverses it into a German suplex. Bringing out the sledgehammer. Time to play the game. Jezebel goes for a pin. It's 5-1. Well, success is looking increasingly unlikely for our young champion. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. Goes for a rolling enziguri, but Jezebel gets out of the way into a German suplex. Well, kicks her off. Goes for a pin. 2-5. If Val can get at least 3 more, she could tie things up. Just 1 minute left on the clock. Dragon Rana into the pin. 3-5. She just needs 2 more. Sunset flip power bomb. Jezebel, fireman's carry position. Val gets out of it with the elbows. Kick to the gut. Famouser by Val. Val gesturing for her to get up. Surprised she didn't go for the pin. Goes for a Dragon Rana. It connects. It's 4-5. She's got 15 seconds. Can she tie things up? 7, 6, 5. Well, ladies and gents, it appears we have a new champ. and just going for a final devil's kiss. Ladies and gents, as I've said before, we now have a new Curse Crown champion. Oh man, what a show. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you're all doing well. We have 2 brand new champions. So let's give a round of applause for them, and a round of applause for everyone that fought here tonight.